Dana, tell us, why did you nominate Sriraj for this award?
Truth be told, the nomination process was very difficult in our company. There's probably a list of about 8 different leaders that we have that would be very strong candidates for all this. So being the quality guy that I am, I set up a series of categories for each of my top 8, right? And I evaluated them based on things such as strength of character, vision, communication style, and I did a risk priority number, so anybody who's in quality would understand. I took all those fields, multiplied them together, and came up with who the best option would be, and that turned out to be Sriraj. So
what put him
that's
over
how it
the
came
top?
about. I would say his ability, well, 2 things. It would be his ability to, his vision, okay? So he can see things when the way that they're moving forward, and then lead that in a way that is, it doesn't make you feel as though he's pushing you.
Okay.
He's going forward. He's somebody that you don't mind following because he builds a strong team of collegiality. And so when you're invested in the projects that he's propositioning, you know,
Sure.
you work that much harder. And between his vision and his ability to communicate, that really is what put him over the edge.
Awesome, that's great. Sriraj, what did you think when you heard that you had won?
I was taken aback. I was in the process of relocating most of my team into one central area, and so I was back and forth from my current office and my former office. And one Friday afternoon, I came in. There was a piece of paper on my chair, and it was Dana's nomination, and it was just hey, just figured you should know just in case. And so it was Friday afternoon, whatever, I
Sure.
showed it, and I was like, oh, cool. And then continued on my day. And I was actually at an advisory board meeting when I got the call from David, and I was kind of taken aback, but I'd had a heads up kind of from Dana that it was getting put into the pile. So
Sure.
I was appreciative of it just for being recognized internally, whether it turned into anything or not. So.
When you hear the term leadership, what do you think of? What comes to mind?
I think of a lot of different things. It's really getting people to work together. Mm-hmm. It's pushing differences aside. It's helping people understand other people's point of view, understanding that, you know, that it takes a village.
Sure.
Everybody has a little bit to contribute, and what they're contributing is going to be different than what the person next to them is contributing. There may be overlap, and there may be some of the exact same, but it takes a lot of different inputs to make things happen.
What do you like best about leading people?
Results.
And what about the results? Is there something about it that
There's light
speaks
bulb
to you?
moments from people that are, whether it's completing a task or watching people sit back and give other people a chance to express what their concerns or thoughts were without necessarily shutting off.
Sure.
It was a difficult thing for me to listen. Listening was a long time, and it still continues to be a thing that I have to work on and remind myself, let people finish what they're thinking. So that was a light bulb for me that I like seeing go off on other people.
Awesome. So what does Sriraj do every day to continue to get better?
Think about what I can do to be better. Think about what things are going on. Think about how to keep people aware of what may be going on with people that they're either servicing or serving, whether it's a customer or an internal customer, meaning another department. How can I look at things differently? How can I encourage other people to look at things differently? It's a lot. It's
If I were
fun.
to ask you to come up with one sentence that you would tell someone about what it means to be a transformational leader, what would it be?
Happy. You
people do
rarely
good
find
things.
somebody that's happy that that looks for a way to do something negative. Generally, people that are happy, whether it's at work or in their home life or all
Sure.
around, tend to find ways. So I'd like to take the opportunity to obviously thank my team for giving me the opportunity to lead them, and taking whatever ideas I have, good, bad, or horrible, and giving me feedback on them and working through those details. I'd like to thank the owners of Currier Plastics for giving me the opportunity to be a leader within their organization and support me by sending me to courses to help develop myself as a leader and learn tips and tactics for that. And then obviously my parents and my wife for continually to support me when my mind is spinning when I get home from work. So a lot of people I owe the opportunity to.